guys, welcome to Prep Tactics YouTube channel. Today we're going to discuss some important news MCQs. Our first question is, the striking red or orange coloration of Lake Natron's water is caused by the presence of. The correct answer is salt-loving microorganisms like cyanobacteria. Lake Natron, located in northern Tanzania, is one of the world's most unusual lakes. It's extremely alkaline, with pH levels as high as 10.5 and temperatures that regularly cross 40 degrees Celsius. Its red or orange color is due to microscopic organisms called cyanobacteria and haloarchaea, which thrive in high salinity and high-temperature environments. These microbes produce carotenoid pigments similar to those in carrots that color the water. This lake has also been in focus because the extreme conditions mimic environments that might exist on Mars, making it a subject of astrobiology research. Moreover, recent NASA satellite imagery highlighted the lake's seasonal color changes, bringing it back into scientific discussions. Next question. Operation Rising Lion was recently launched by which country? The correct answer is Israel. Operation Rising Lion is a military campaign launched by Israel on June 13, 2025, aimed at dismantling critical Iranian nuclear and ballistic missile infrastructure. The operation included cyber attacks, precision airstrikes, and intelligence-led sabotage. It was carried out with the belief that Iran's nuclear ambitions pose a direct threat to Israel's national security. Israel's action triggered immediate responses from global powers. The operation was compared to historic missions like Operation Opera, 1981, and Operation Outside the Box, 2007. Rising Lion highlights a return to high-risk preemptive military doctrine and marks a turning point in the Iran-Israel conflict, especially as global negotiations on Iran's nuclear deal have stalled. Next question. Black boxes recently recovered from the Air India AI-171 crash refer to which two devices? The correct answer is Flight Data Recorder, FDR, and Cockpit Voice Recorder, CVR. Black boxes are not actually black. They're bright orange for visibility. The FDR records hundreds of flight parameters like speed, altitude, engine health, and GPS coordinates. The CVR captures pilot conversations, background sounds, and radio communications. These two devices are designed to withstand high-impact crashes and temperatures over 1000 degrees Celsius. They are the most critical tools for post-crash investigation. In the case of Air India flight AI-171, which tragically crashed minutes after takeoff, the black boxes were located and recovered within 48 hours. They are now being examined by aviation experts to understand the exact cause: technical failure, human error, or environmental factors. Next question. Operation Nader was launched as an anti-terror operation in which Indian state/UT? The correct answer is Jammu and Kashmir. Launched on May 15, 2025, Operation Nader is named after the region in Tral, Pulwama, where militants were reportedly hiding. It was conducted jointly by the Indian Army, CRPF, and Jammu and Kashmir Police. Intelligence reports suggested that operatives from Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Resistance Front were planning strikes in the Kashmir Valley. The operation involved a cordon and search strategy, advanced drone surveillance, and use of thermal imaging to detect hidden threats. Several weapons and documents were recovered. This operation is part of India's intensified focus on area domination tactics to prevent terror incidents during the upcoming Amarnath Yatra and before assembly polls in J&K. Next question. What is the primary medical purpose of statin medications? The correct answer is to lower cholesterol levels. Statins like atorvastatin and rosuvastatin are prescribed to people at risk of cardiovascular diseases. They work by inhibiting the HMG-CoA reductase enzyme in the liver, which plays a key role in producing cholesterol. By doing so, they reduce LDL or low-density lipoprotein, often called bad cholesterol, while slightly increasing HDL or good cholesterol. Lower cholesterol helps prevent the buildup of plaque in arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis. This, in turn, reduces the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even peripheral artery disease. In June 2025, statins were in global headlines after a counterfeit batch was discovered in South Asia, prompting safety reviews and discussions about tighter regulation of heart-related drugs. Next question. What is the defining characteristic of a zero-coupon bond? The correct answer is, it does not pay periodic interest payments. A zero-coupon bond doesn't offer annual or semi-annual interest. Instead, it's issued at a discount and redeemed at face value. For example, you might buy a 1000 rupees bond for 700 rupees and receive 1000 rupees at maturity. The 300 rupees gain is your return. These bonds are useful for long-term planning, like saving for children's education or retirement, because they offer a guaranteed return at a fixed time. In 2025, the Indian government used zero-coupon bonds to infuse capital into public sector banks without immediate fiscal burden, a clever way to support the banking sector while keeping deficits in check. Next question. The primary objective of an RBI bond buyback is to? The correct answer is inject liquidity into the banking system. When the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, buys back government securities from banks, it gives them fresh cash in return. This process injects liquidity, meaning banks have more funds to lend to businesses and individuals. It's a monetary tool used especially when credit flow in the economy slows down. In June 2025, RBI conducted a massive 26,000 crore rupees bond buyback. It came in response to tightening liquidity, weak rural demand, and high global interest rates that were impacting investment. Such buybacks also help stabilize yields in the bond market and signal a more accommodative policy stance. Next question. What is India's rank in the Global Gender Gap Index 2025? The correct answer is 131st. India ranked 131 out of 148 countries in the World Economic Forum's Gender Gap Report 2025, falling 2 positions from 2024. The ranking is based on 4 areas: economic participation, education, health, and political empowerment. While India scored well in education, 97.1% parity, it lagged in economic opportunity, just 40.7%. Political empowerment dropped as women's representation in parliament fell from 14.7% to 13.8%. This poor performance sparked discussions about pay gaps, lack of women in leadership roles, and safety concerns keeping women out of the workforce. Next question. What astronomical event immediately preceded the cosmic dawn? The correct answer is the cosmic dark ages. The cosmic dark ages refer to the period after the Big Bang, when the universe was filled with neutral hydrogen but no light. There were no stars or galaxies yet. Then came the cosmic dawn, when the first stars ignited and galaxies began to form, ending the darkness. Understanding this phase helps scientists trace how structure and matter formed in the universe. Recently, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope detected light from galaxies believed to have formed just 200 to 300 million years after the Big Bang, the earliest ever observed. This is a huge leap in understanding cosmic evolution. What is the current global conservation status of the Eurasian otter as per IUCN Red List? The correct answer is near threatened. The Eurasian otter, Lutra lutra, is one of the widest-ranging otters found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is a semi-aquatic mammal that feeds mostly on fish and prefers clean, unpolluted water bodies. The species is solitary, territorial, and mostly nocturnal. Although it is recovering in parts of Europe, it is listed as near-threatened globally due to habitat destruction, water pollution, and human disturbance. Recently, conservationists reported new sightings in Indian Himalayan rivers, a surprising and hopeful development given that they were believed to have disappeared from those ecosystems. It emphasizes the need to protect freshwater biodiversity. That's all for today's session. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the bell icon, do like and subscribe the channel.